Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Shotland Family YMCA, and I'm Kelly Piacelli. And today we're going to be working with active yoga. So even though it's active, if you are new to yoga, I will offer lots of modifications. So please stay with us. But this will be a flowing, a little bit more of a strength building class. So we're going to get started today standing up. So you're going to come to the top of your mat, and your feet are going to be underneath your hips as we find mountain pose. So you want to feel all four corners of your feet on the mat. You want to feel nice and strong and tall. So the ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and those palms are facing forward. So you do want to get centered and ready for this practice. If you have any intention that you have for this practice, this is going to be the time that you're going to want to set it. So just breathe in and out. Reach those fingertips towards the floor and close your eyes if you're comfortable. And then just find the breath. So in yoga, we're breathing in and out through the nose. So breathe in and out. Try to fill the entire lungs with your breath. And then exhale, let it go. Breathe again. And just a couple more at your own pace. Beginning to come focused and settled in and prepared to move. Let's all open our eyes. And we're going to shrug the shoulders up to the ears. So inhale as you shrug, and then exhale, release down. So again, inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back and down, just beginning to warm up the body up and down. And then again, let's come up and down. Little side bend. So reach your right arm up, up, up. Find that length. Inhale, exhale, lift the rib cage off the hip, coming over to the left. And if you can, look right up at the right, up at the ceiling, and breathe in and out. Slowly bring it back up. Left side, reach it all the way up. Inhale, exhale. Bend to the right this time, lifting the rib cage right off the hip. Breathe into this. And if it's comfortable, look up at the ceiling. And then bring that back down. Let's reach both arms. Inhale, reach both arms over. Clasp your hands and press your palms right to the ceiling. You're finding length from the bottoms of your feet out through the palms. Breathe in and out right here. Inhale, exhale, let's bend to the left. Inhale, bring it back up, and on the exhale, come over to the right. So finding a little bit more space this time, and bring it back to center. The hands are going to come behind you, clasp them, roll the shoulders down and back, a gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades together, and the heels of the hands, I'm going to turn around, the heels of the hands are pressing together, and the knuckles are pressing right down. So give yourself a little baby back bend, squeeze the butt a little bit and open up the chest, look right up at the ceiling and continue to breathe in and out here. Deep breath in and out. Let's just relax those arms down to the side. We're going to reach up again, inhale. This time we're going to twist. We're going to exhale, twist to the right, trying to keep the hips facing forward, just warming up the spine. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, that's it. Hips forward, inhale up, and exhale, twist. Let's do that one more time to the left, inhale up, and then exhale, twist. Let's come back to that mountain. I'm going to turn so you can see me. We're going to inhale, come right up to mountain palms together, exhale, bend the knees a little bit, and float down to a forward fold. Let your head, neck, and shoulders relax, so shake the head out, yes and no. And then inhale, lift the chest away from the thighs, find your first flat back extend. Feel the backs of your legs open up, and that energy from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Exhale again, and fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, and come up. I'm going to have you exhale and sit into a nice, easy chair. Those hips go back, weight is in the heels, and you reach through the fingertips. We're going to roll through this a couple more times. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, swan dive forward, pull the belly in. Inhale, flat back extend, lift the chest from the thighs. Exhale, back down. Inhale, bring it up. That's it. Palms together. Exhale, chair. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back extend. Find that length. And then exhale, fold. Come all the way up. And sit back in chair. Hold your chair here, reach through the fingertips. Weight is in the heels, relax the shoulders, and feel the strength here in your legs. Breathe. And then come up again to that mountain. Exhale, fold forward. We're gonna come down onto the mat now, so shake it out, yes and no. Step back to down dog. So you're spreading your fingers wide, pressing your palms into the mat. Our first down dog of the day. So just begin to bicycle the heels up and down. We're letting the backs of the legs release. Press actively into your palms. Breathe in, breathe out. Now inhale, lift those heels up, come up onto the balls of the feet, and then exhale, press both heels down towards the floor as you continue to press into your palms of your hands. Your head is resting right between your arms, hips towards the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. Coming onto all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to exhale, tuck your chin and tailbone round the spine, and then chin and tailbone up. Exhale and tuck and round, pull the belly in, and then inhale, chin and tailbone up. Moving through this at your own pace. Exhaling. Remember, we're breathing in and out through the nose. Breath is super important here as we move. That's it. And just take one more. And then just come to tabletop right here. Pull the belly button in nice and tight. Pressing that left hand into the mat, the right arm and left leg extend out long. Reach through the fingertips and toes. Then exhale, curl in, elbow to knee, and then inhale, extend out. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the spine, and inhale out. 3 more times. Exhale in, inhale out. So as we move, shoulders and hips are square to the mat. One more time. Extend and lengthen one more time, and then bring the hand and knee down. Reset. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Left arm and right leg extend out. Reach that energy through. Exhale, elbow to knee around the spine, and inhale out. Exhale in, pull the belly button in. So we continue to warm the body here. Press that right hand into the mat, keep you nice and stable. Exhale. One more time right here. And then hold and find that extension again. Toes, fingers. And relax it down. Press back to a child's pose. Hips to your heels, knees a little bit wider. Forehead down. And reach your fingertips to the top of the mat, and at the same time slide your shoulders away from the ears. Couple of breaths here. Feel the belly expand and contract. Breathing in and breathing out. From here, we're going to practice our low flow right here, just going through this a little bit. So we're going to come into a modified plank. So you're going to bring the shoulders over the hands right here. With the elbows skimming the side of the body, you're going to lower down nice and slow all the way down and take a baby cobra. Elbows in, lift the chest. Exhale, back down, a little mini one, and then press back to child's pose. So remember, this is a flow we can take in between whenever we need to. In child's pose is where you can come anytime you need a break. So let's do that again. We're going to come into that plank on the knees, lower down slowly all the way, and then just a little tiny baby lift. Squeeze your butt a little bit, and then back down. This time, if you want to come into a down dog, you can do that. So come into that down dog or child's pose. Let's do this one more time. We come to the knees, lower all the way down. Tiny baby lift, baby cobra, Come back down, and then down dog. From here, let's walk our feet up to our hands. We're gonna start our sun salutation. This is when it gets nice and active. So your feet can be under the hips or together. Inhale, come all the way up to your mountain. Palms together, little baby back bend. Exhale, pull the belly in and fold. Inhale, flat back extend, lengthen. And then exhale again, fold. You're gonna step back to plank on your knees or toes. I'm gonna be on my knees for this first round, plank. Then press back to down dog. And then you're gonna roll forward again, plank, knees or toes, lower all the way down or halfway down, little baby cobra up, exhale back down, and then down dog. Bend the knees, your right leg is gonna step through to a lunge. Knee over the ankle, the heart lifts. Left hip drops, and then bring it back in. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back extend, find the length. Exhale, fold again. Stepping back into plank, knees or toes, then to down dog. Back to plank where we flow. Lower all the way down or halfway. Little baby cobra or up dog. Back down. Here we go, bend the knees, and then the left leg steps forward for that lunge. Knee over the ankle, heart lifts. And then exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, come all the way up, staying on your knees or coming to your toes this time. Exhale, fold forward, getting nice and warm. Inhale, chest away from the thighs, look up. Exhale, fold back down, stepping back to plank, knees or toes. Wherever you are, you're nice and strong. Press to down dog. Tuck your chin, roll forward to that plank again. Crocodile, lowering halfway down or then all the way down. Come through up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, right leg steps forward. Lunge, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, flat back extend. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. Then down dog. Roll forward to plank again. Crocodile, lower halfway down. Inhale, pull the heart through. Up dog or baby cobra, squeeze butt. Looks good, exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, left leg is gonna step through for that lunge. Knee over the ankle, step in, forward fold. Inhale again, bring it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back extend. And fold. We know what to do now. Step back to plank. Be strong here. Exhale, press back to your down dog. Tuck the chin, pull the belly in, roll forward. Crocodile, lower halfway down. Inhale, pull the heart through, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. And let's pull that left leg forward. And then the right. Inhale again, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, extend, lift the chest. Fold again, stepping back, plank. Down dog. Tuck the chin, roll forward. Crocodile, be nice and strong. Inhale, pull the heart through. Exhale. Down dog, bend the knees, right leg comes forward, lunge, and then the left. One more inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, find that length through the crown of the head and the tailbone. And then exhale, back down. And then step back to plank, right here. And then lower halfway down. Up dog or baby cobra, squeeze. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees and that left leg is gonna step through, heart lifts. Forward fold. And then inhale, let's all meet up. Mountain. Relax those arms down. So we should all be nice and warm. We're gonna move through some vinyasa here. So in between each round, you can go ahead and take a flow or just stay in a down dog. So we're getting ready to start here. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. And we're going to step back to a down dog. So hold right here for just a moment. Bend the knees, and then the right leg is going to step through, finding a warrior one. So the ankle is over the knee. Turn that back foot, and that ankle, that heel, lines up right in the middle of the back foot. So we're coming up to that warrior one. Reach through the fingertips. Hips right here, square to the top of the mat. That front thigh parallel to the floor, and press actively into that back foot. Inhale. Exhale, come to that warrior two. Reach through the fingertips and really think about pressing and squeezing your mat apart. Inhale, exhale, take a reverse or sun warrior. Lift the ribcage up off the hip. And now we're going to extend the warrior so that arm comes onto the thigh and we reach that top arm over. So here in our extended warrior, we are looking for a line of energy from the fingertips out through the toes, your foot. Breathe here. And then come into a lunge, step back to down dog, staying right here, or moving through with the flow. So coming into plank, crocodile, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees. The left leg is going to step through, finding that warrior one, turn that back heel. So once again, lining up that top heel, that front heel with the middle of that back foot, slowly rise for your warrior one. Square your hips to the front, reach your arms up. Breathe and feel the strength in your legs right here. In and out. Find your warrior two. Front thigh parallel to the floor. Think about just squeezing that knee backwards a little bit and pressing actively into that back leg. Find your arms, reach through the fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Let's take that sun warrior, reverse warrior. Right here, breathe and find that length. Slowly bring it back, extended warrior. Top arm comes over and reach through the fingertips. So again, that line of energy from the fingertips out through the back foot. Breathe right here. And let's find that lunge. And you're going to step back down dog, holding it right here with the down dog. We're tucking the chin and rolling forward. Crocodile. Pull through up dog or baby cobra. Relax the shoulders from the ears. And then exhale, down dog. Bend the knees again just a little bit. Right leg steps forward. Another warrior one. Set it up. Shoulders square to the front of the room. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach through the fingertips. Strong, strong legs. Come to that warrior two. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And front thigh parallel to the floor. We're going to come up into a floating half moon. So be patient with yourself here. We're going to shift the weight forward to that front leg. Bend that knee a little. Look at the floor. And then lift that back leg up. Reach through the fingertips. And turn as much to the side as you can. So a little balance here. And then slowly step back, finding your warrior two once again. From here, moving to triangle, so straighten the leg. Reach through the fingertips, inhale, exhale, hinge, and then land. Wherever you land, it could be your hand on the thigh, could be the shin, wherever that is. And then tuck your tailbone and open up. Extend that top arm right up through and above the shoulder. Look up on the inside of your hands, or you can look down at the floor, whatever feels good for you. And you may even just want to let this bottom arm swing, your core engaging right here. A couple of breaths right here. And then bicycle the hands forward, coming into that lunge. Step back, down dog. Hold it here or come through with your flow. Plank, crocodile, pull through, up dog or baby cobra, squeeze butt. And then exhale, down dog. Bend the knees just a little bit. This time that left leg comes through, setting up warrior one again. So you want that ankle right over the knee, strong legs, inhale, exhale, and rise. Reach through the fingertips, square hips. Breathe here, and just feel that strength in your legs. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to turn the body, find that warrior two. Reach through the fingertips. Look right out over those fingers in the front. Now feeling strong, let's move to that floating moon, half moon. So you're going to move that back leg in a little bit, bend the front knee, look at the ground, and then lift up. Maybe you stay here, you try to open up that hip, or reach both arms long, reaching through the fingertips. This is challenging, so we're being very, very patient with ourselves. Breathe, and then step back gently. Find your warrior two again. Find that bend first, press that knee back, breathe, straighten the leg, triangle. Inhale, exhale, extend, land wherever it feels good for you. Tuck that tailbone, top arm reaches up, right out through the shoulder. Again, you're looking up on the inside of the hand or at the floor. Again, wherever it feels comfortable for you. Strong, getting a stretch, maybe letting this arm just relax and swing. You do what feels good. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the knee, come into your lunge, and then step back to down dog. Take that flow again or not. Pull the belly in, you roll through, crocodile, pull through, up dog, exhale, down dog. So we're going to come into a plank. Press those hands into the mat. Your body is long like a surfboard. Pull the right knee in to the elbow, and then send your right leg back to a three-legged dog. From here, bend the knee and open up your hip. You want to think about squaring your shoulders to the front of the mat so you're actively pressing into your hands. Come back to your three-legged dog, leg up long, and then come into a crescent lunge. So bring that right knee forward, and you're in a crescent lunge. So you can be with the knee down, coming up like this, or knees up, and you come up this way. Reach through the fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Feel the strength of your legs, the energy through your fingertips. Now on the next exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So you're going to reach through the fingertips, keep those hips forward, twisting right through the waist. Breathe. Looks good. Then bring it back up and twist to the left. A little more challenging. Stay strong in your legs. Feel the breath move in and out through your nose. Come back up. And then bring the hands down on either side of the leg. Step back to your down dog. Bicycle your heels. Let's roll through. Plank. Crocodile. Up dog or baby cobra. Exhale. Down dog. Other side. Come into the plank. Press those hands into the mat. Pull the belly in. Left knee to the left elbow. Pull it in. Then send that left leg right up. Three-legged dog. Press actively into the hands. Press that right heel to the floor. Bend the knee and open. Square the shoulders. Enjoy this hip opener. Enjoy the stretch along the back of the leg. Extend the leg back up, three-legged dog, and pull the left leg through to set up your lunge. So knees over the ankle. Remember that back knee is down or up. Inhale, come into that crescent lunge. Exhale, relax in. Reach through your fingertips. Settle here for just a couple breaths. Beautiful. On the next exhale, twist to the left. Hips facing forward. Energy through the fingertips. Strong legs. They're shaking, but we love that. Then come back up, arms straight. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Open up. Reach those fingertips through. Find energy. Breathe. That's it. And then all the way back up. Hands come down on either side of that leg. And step back to down dog. One more flow, everybody. Tuck the chin, move through to plank. Lower halfway down, crocodile. Inhale, pull the heart through, open up. Exhale. Down dog and rest right here. Spread your fingers wide. Press your palms into the mat. And bicycle the heels. Let's walk our feet into the hands. Feet together or hip width apart. Let the head hang heavy. Opposite hands. Reach for the opposite elbows. A little ragdoll before we move on. Breathe in, breathe out. Shake your head out, yes, no. Allow the head to become heavy. Hands down by your side. Bend the knees a little bit. Inhale. Come all the way up to mountain. Palms together. Baby back bend. Open up. Squeeze your butt. And then relax down in mountain. So are you ready for some balance? I know I am. So our legs are a little bit tired from what we just did, but we're gonna get through this. So we're gonna come into an eagle twist today. So that right leg is gonna cross over the left. You can keep the right toe on the ground or lift it up, and you're gonna sit back almost into a chair. So again, that right toe can be right where mine is, right here on the floor, or lift it up, squeeze everything together. So adding the arms, that right elbow bends, left elbow interlocks in there, and then we bring the hands together. Breathe here and squeeze your legs, sit the hips back, breathe. Now if you can, bring those elbows up in line with the shoulders and settle in. So this is our first balance move for today. Focus on a point that doesn't move, but allow the breath to keep moving through the body. And relax out of that. Back up to the other side. Left leg crosses over the right. You can sit back first. Left over the right. My left toe can be down or up. Squeeze everything together, and sometimes you can wrap around. I can do it on one side but not the other. So wrap it around if you can. Left elbow bends, right elbow inside, palms together. Sink in, sit the hips back, and then bring the elbows up in line with the shoulders. Find that point that doesn't move, and breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Keep it going. One more breath, and come on out. Shake it out. Not done yet. Bring your hands to your heart center. That right leg is going to come up. Point the toe, knee at hip. Right here, and breathe. So you feel all four corners of that left foot on the floor. Focus on a spot that doesn't move. And if it's comfortable for you, take that leg out to the side. So you're going to actually take that right hand underneath the right thigh, extend the left arm. Breathe in and breathe out. So we can stay here, or our peace fingers can grab on to the right big toe and extend the leg out here. Lengthen and breathe. Balance you can play around with. Reach through that left hand. Keep breathing. Then bend the knee and reset. Ready for the other side. Hands to heart center. Find that focal point. Really feel grounded and tall. Left knee up, point the toe, and stay right here. This is a place where we can stay. Breathe into this. And if we want more, we take that left hand underneath that left thigh, open to the side. This also contains hip flexibility too, so you've got to have that as well. And take that arm out. A couple of breaths here. In and out. And then if you want, peace fingers to the big toe on the left side. Extend the leg out. So energy through the fingertips, the foot out through the crown of the head. We feel stable and grounded here. Breathe in And breathe out. And then slowly, at your own pace, bring it back in. All right, we're going to do a little moving balance here. So hands back to your heart center. Take that right leg up. And what we're going to do here is we're going to extend it back to a warrior three and reach the arms forward. Square the hips. And then bring the knee up. Reach through the fingertips. And then press back. Bring it up. And then press back. One more time. This is challenging because it's moving. You've got this. And then press it back. And reset. So we've got to do that on the other side. Hands to your heart center. Bring the knee up. Reach the arms long. And then come into that warrior three. Press it back. And then bring the knee up. Press back again to that warrior three. Keeping shoulders and hips square to the mat. And bring it back up. One more. Stay with it. And then bring it back up and reset. Excellent work. That was a very challenging balance sequence. So we're going to have a little break from that now, working on the hips. So we're going to step our feet a little wide, and we're going to start by coming down into a low squat. So we can stay right here with those forearms on the thighs, or if we like a Hindi squat, we can come into that. So staying here, or the Hindi squat, where you're bringing legs in closer, sitting back, feet on the floor, hands to heart center, wherever you are, if you're in the squat or in the Hindi. Breathe here. Think about pressing your elbows into the thighs to open up those inner thighs just a little bit more, keeping your chest lifted. So we're going to inhale and we're going to exhale here. Relax your shoulders. This feels good. Maybe rock and move around in it a little bit. Now we're going to twist to the right. So that left hand comes out to the left. Reach the right arm up and twist. You can do this in that squat, low squat, or in the Hindi squat. Reach and breathe. Let's bring that back in. Twisting to the other side. Right hand comes to the side. We reach that left arm up and we open up right here. Breathe. Try to look right up that inside arm. Sit. And then we're going to bring that back to center. Have a seat. Bet you've been waiting for this for a little bit of time. So we're going to come in to a half lotus position. So again, we've got a little options here. We're sitting up nice and tall, but wherever you go, your hips stay grounded to the mat. So we can take that right shin in front of the left shin, or take that right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex your feet right here and sit up nice and tall. Breathe in and breathe out. Just enjoy this. And then we're going to just bend forward for just a moment. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Breathe in and out. Keeping your feet flexed, that's key. Feel that right hip open up. That's what we're working on here. And then slowly bring yourself up. So staying here in that half lotus, take that right arm and bring it up and then tap your right fingers on your shoulder. So our goal here is to open up through the chest and get a nice stretch through the arms and shoulders. Take that left hand and reach behind you. So maybe we interlace our fingers, maybe we don't. Sit up nice and tall and breathe. Feel that opening in the shoulders, the arm. Couple more breaths here. And then if it feels good for us, maybe hinging forward a little bit here. Let's do that again. Breathe here, in and out. And then bring that up. Excellent. Going to the other side. So taking that left ankle on top of the right thigh, or that right shin in front of the left shin in front of the right, and then flex your feet. If you've got that ankle on the thigh, sit up nice and tall, grounding once again those hips. Relax your shoulders right here. Let's just breathe a little bit. In and out, breathe. So this time you're focusing on that left hip. You should feel that open. And if you want to, walk your hands forward, chest resting on your legs. Let the head relax and take a few breaths here. And I invite you to notice if one side feels a little bit different than the other side, because typically it does. We're not even on both sides. Another reason why yoga is a great practice, because it stretches, it releases a lot of tension, tries to even it all out for you. Slowly walk it back up if you are folded. That left hand, left arm reaches up, left fingertips on the left shoulder, elbows straight up. And then if it's working for you today, right hand reaches around. Again, your fingertips don't have to touch. Just work it up and then sit up nice and tall. Keep the feet flexed and keep the breath moving in and out. Notice again if this feels different on one side or the other. Take a nice inhale and then exhale, come forward. And again, this forward is an option. When you do come forward, think about pressing your hips backwards even as you come forward, both hips grounded to the mat. Breathe deep. Feel the chest expand and contract as you breathe. And then slowly bring that back up. So one more hip opener. We're going to swing those legs around and come into frog. So we're going to take the knees wide. If we want, we can roll this in. We did this in gentle yoga last week. Roll this in. So the knees are wide. You're going to flex your feet and line up your ankles with your knees. And then the elbows come right down underneath the shoulders. Press the forearms into the mat. Breathe here. And I'm going to invite you to rock forward and rock back. Rock forward and back. That's it. Breathe into it. And now press those hips back as far as you can towards those heels. So you want to feel some great sensation here, but no pain. And then take those breaths. So we gradually, slowly open the hips. This feels really delicious. Just keep pressing your hips back. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. And then release that. Bring your knees in and press your hips back to the heels. We're going to come into a thread the needle right here. So you can keep your hips up for this or the hips back. So we're going to first take that right leg, extend that left leg long, take the right arm underneath, palm up, right cheek down on the mat, and reach the left arm forward. Press that left hand into the mat, press your hips back, maybe high, maybe low, and just look right out over that arm. And then reach the arms forward, taking that left arm, left palm up, or reach underneath the right arm. Cheek down, shoulders down, breathe here. Looking right out over that long arm. Press that right hand actively into the floor. Again, your hips can be high, they can be low, wherever you want them to be right now. Breathe gentle in and out through the nose. And then we're going to release that and unroll your mat. We're going to actually do a little work with planks for our core. So coming to the top of your mat, spread your fingers wide, press your palms into the mat, and let's roll into a down dog right here. So bicycle the heels up and down. Inhale, exhale, press those heels down. We're going to roll forward into a plank. So the plank is going to be on your hands or on your knees. So right here, shoulders come over the palms of the hands. Your body is nice and long. So squeeze your thighs and squeeze your butt. Again, you can be here on the knees. This is a great place to be, or you can be up. So we're going to hold this for a few breaths. Pull the belly in. Think about really pressing those palms into the mat, feeling the strength in your core and throughout your entire body. So let's all come to our knees, and we're going to turn so that we're facing the right. So the left hand is going to be underneath the left shoulder. The left knee is down on the mat. So shoulder over the wrist on the left knee down, hips up, and reach up right here. Breathe and reach into that top arm, and that bottom hip is lifting. That's it. Nice and strong. So we can stay here. We can lift this leg up, or if we want, we can stagger the feet or stack them and come into a side plank. Keep reaching through the top fingers, staying strong wherever you are, bottom hip lifted. Breathe in and breathe out. That's it. Slowly come back down and have a seat. And just switch over. So now we're on the right. Right wrist is underneath the right shoulder, bottom knee down. So just switching sides. Coming into whatever feels good for you. So again, that knee can stay down, hip lifted. You can lift the top leg, the arm, or come up. Staggering the feet or stacking and reach. So that energy of the fingertips is reaching to the ceiling. Bottom hip here is lifting up. Keep breathing and pressing that bottom hand into the mat. Couple of deep breaths here. Hang on to this. Feel and enjoy the strength you're building right now. Slowly. Ooh, bring that down. That feels really good. Alrighty, have a seat facing forward. Legs come right out in front of you. Flex the feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, chest comes forward. I'm gonna work into those hamstrings a little bit. Allow the chest to relax, allow the head to relax. So maybe you're holding on to your feet, maybe you're right here. So again, pull the belly in and then come forward. That's it. Deep breaths here. You want to feel this all along the backs of your legs. And if those hamstrings are tight, it's always okay to have your knees bent. So breathe here. Let it relax a little bit more. Slowly bring that up. So we're going to take the legs wide, nice and wide. Just get rid of that flesh in the back here. Point your toes or flex, your option. Sitting up nice and tall, let's take the body forward. So maybe our hands are on the floor. Maybe the chest comes to the floor. I don't have that kind of flexibility, but some people do. So if that's you, go for it. Breathe in and out here. And just see how it feels. Now come back up, and this time I want you to think about rolling the thighs back. So roll the thighs back, keep them that way. Notice how different that feels. Sit up nice and tall, and then walk those hands forward again. Breathe here. Just notice the difference, the way it feels when you're rolling back a little bit in this. Reaching a little bit more forward if you can. With every exhale, sinking a little bit more deep, finding a little bit more release. And then just walk your hands over to the right and let the chest melt over that right thigh, keeping that left hip anchored. Breathe here. Maybe you can reach for the toes, maybe not. Every day is different. And then move it to the center. And then come over to the left. Breathe right here. Inhale and exhale. Keep anchoring that right hip. Let that chest melt over the left thigh. And then slowly bring that up. Couple gentle twists. So bring your legs in. Bend the right knee. So you can keep the right knee like this, sitting up nice and tall and twisting to the right, or cross the right leg over the left. Same idea. You want to keep both hips on the mat, or you can tuck that left leg in. So wherever you are, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Feel that length in the spine, both hips grounded. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right or towards that bent knee. Gently pull that in. Press that back hand into the mat, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little more deeply. And for some of us, we may want to take that elbow into the outside of the right thigh and deepen that twist just a little bit more. Breathe in and breathe out. Twisting releases the spine, it releases the back, improves our digestion. A lot of good reasons to twist, a lot every day. We did a lot of twisting in here today. Keep breathing. Good. And release that. Legs back out, shake it out. We're going to do that on the other side. Bend the left. Sit up tall. Find where you want to be today. What works for you, but main thing, hips are grounded. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to that bent knee. Gently pull that leg in towards you. Sit up tall. Exhale, looking out over that left shoulder.
My skin is dry skin. Turns out my body
And breathe. And then take that elbow to the outside of that elbow. Sit up nice and tall. Keep looking out. And breathe. Keep lengthening from the base of the spine out through the crown of the head. Breathe in and breathe out. And then just release that. So take your legs out in front of you. Bend your knees, and we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. And then just gently pull your knees into your chest and circle the hips. In one direction and then the other. So really massage out your back here. Another gentle twist right here. So put both feet on the floor and take that right leg, crossing it over the left. Arms here, and then drop your knees to the left, gazing out over the right arm. Inhale and exhale. And this gently, if you can take that left hand to the top of that thigh and gently press down a little bit more. The key here is to keep that shoulder anchored to the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. That's it. Feel that beautiful release along the right hip and through the spine. And then bring those knees back. Cross the other knee over. Legs come to the right, looking out over the left arm. Reach. So the gaze is over that left arm. Shoulders on the mat. That left shoulder is anchored to the mat. Maybe gently taking that top hand and pressing it down a little bit, or not. slowly unravel, bring it back in. So we're gonna bring those ankles underneath the knees for a bridge. Maybe your fingers touch the heels, that might be a good thing. Roll the shoulders under, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips, that's it. Press the palms into the floor. And then roll one shoulder under, then the other, opening up through the chest, knees in line with your hips, squeeze, maybe clasping the hands underneath your hips. And if you do that, press your upper arms and your wrists and hands into the mat. Find that lift here. Breathing in and breathing out. Strengthening the back of the body, opening up the front of the body. All kinds of good work here. And then roll back down the spine slowly. Once again, pulling your knees into your chest, circling your hips. And we're going to find a happy baby pose. So you're going to flex your feet and line up your ankles over your knees, tailbone on the mat. Reach for the inside of your feet or the outside. And just gently press those knees towards the armpits. Trying to keep the tailbone in contact with the mat. You can roll around and rock around in your baby. Whatever feels good. Get a couple of deep breaths right here. So we're getting ready to move on to final relaxation. All this hard work prepares us for this. Let's release the feet. Bring the legs back in. We can stay right here. So a couple different options. We can take final relaxation and constructive rest where you take your feet to the outside of the mat. Knees in, we might want to do that. We might want to stay here. Or we can find our legs long and our arms out to the side. Wherever we are, we want to be in a place where we can be comfortable and focused for the next few moments. So you find that space, maybe put on a sweatshirt if you get chilly during our final relaxation. I'm going to sit up while we do it, and anyone can sit up as well. Okay, so this is the best part of class right here. So just begin starting at the top of your head and just systematically relax your body as you move down. So start at the crown of the head and relax it. Notice any tension, the space behind your eyes. Moving down to the jaw. Let the jaw relax. Let go of any tension there. Slide your shoulders away from the ears and let them sink into the mat. And then just run your attention right down your arms. Let the arms sink into the floor. Let the fingertips, fingers be loose. And then from your shoulders down your torso, relaxing the chest, the belly, the hips. Let the hips sink deep. And now moving to the legs, just go right down your legs. Let them relax to your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Now I invite you to take 3 very deep breaths. You're going to breathe in through the nose, fill the whole belly, the chest to right underneath your shoulders, and then exhale, sigh, and let it go. Every time you exhale deeply, you're going to notice the body relax. Let's do that again. Inhale, breathe all the way in as deep as you can. And then exhale, let it all go. One more super deep breath right here. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, breathe out, sigh. Let it all come out. And now begin to focus on your breath. Whatever pattern, it could be quick, slow, shallow, deep. You're following your breath. The breath leads the way. So breathe and feel the breath coming in. Feel the sensation And then exhale, feel the breath coming out. Notice the sensation, be very aware. So again, let the breath lead you in and lead you out. And as we practice this, we know our mind is going to wander, but it is a practice, so we want to know when the mind wanders and just gently bring it back to the breath without judgment. So just rest here breathing for a bit. Just note if your mind has wandered and just gently bring it back to the breath. Once again, focusing on the sensation of the breath moving in, and notice yourself breathing out. Again, notice you're breathing in and notice you're breathing out. And now begin to come back to the room, come back to the day. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, just gently rolling to one side. Notice how you feel. Try to bring that peaceful feeling with you throughout the day. Come to a seated position. Move around, roll the shoulders back. Straighten up your spine. And then inhale, reach your arms up, palms together. Take another deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day and the rest of the week. I'm here with Pilates on Friday at 9:30, and then next week it's gentle yoga at 10:30 on Wednesdays. Thanks again for joining us.